If you're a fan of horror movies, then you understand the importance of a good cinematic scare every now and then. Today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 horror flicks to watch on Netflix right now. This list will help you save time on your next movie night. No need to scroll endlessly to find your next horror fix. Let's jump right in. Number 10. First up, we have a remake of a classic horror movie from the 70s. The story begins with a group of young entrepreneurs who arrive to the ghost town of Harlow, Texas, with big plans to revitalize the area. They're looking to auction off old properties and start a new life.
The only way to deal with an invasive species is to eradicate them.
But they soon realize that Harlow holds dark secrets, and one of them is a hulking, masked figure with a taste for human flesh. Their presence awakens Leatherface, who has been in hiding for decades. The peaceful air of the town shatters as he emerges with his chainsaw, ready to wreak havoc once more. What follows is a relentless, blood-soaked rampage that pits the group against this unstoppable force of nature. If you're looking for a horror movie that delivers intense scares, unrelenting action, and a fresh take on a classic villain, then the Netflix remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a must-watch. Number 9. Next up, we have an adaptation of a novel from the master of horror. This story, originally written by Stephen King, tells the story of Jessie and her husband Gerald, who retreat to a remote lake house to rekindle their relationship. Things take a dark turn when a kinky game goes wrong. The couple decide to role-play a experience, and this ends with Jessie handcuffed to the bed with no help in sight. As she struggles to survive, she's haunted by horrifying visions and her own dark past. This film will keep you on the edge of your seat with its claustrophobic atmosphere and unsettling psychological horror. Carla Gugino's performance in Gerald's game is phenomenal, making Jessie's fight for survival so compelling that you'll find yourself glued to the screen the entire time. Stay tuned to see just how twisted the films on our list get. Number 8. If you're a fan of period horror or stories involving cults, then this pick is right up your alley. Set in 1905, the story follows Thomas Richardson as he travels to a remote Welsh island to rescue his kidnapped sister.
Welcome to Ariston, sir.
What he finds is a sinister cult led by a charismatic leader. The island itself holds dark secrets that slowly unravel, leading to a blood finale. Directed by Gareth Evans, known for The Raid, watch this movie if you enjoy stunning visuals, brutal violence, and supernatural elements. If what you like in your horror flicks is watching forced cannibalism or watching people get burnt alive. Watching Apostle is an experience that will leave you breathless. Number 7. For our next pick, we follow Jay, a teenager who has a terrifying encounter after what seems like an innocent date. Characters in horror films tend to get punished for having any kind of experience, but this movie takes things even further. There's a strange curse that passes from one person to another through sexual contact, like some kind of paranormal STI. The person who has been cursed is stalked by a relentless entity who is also a shapeshifter. Basically, they could look like anyone, yes, even your best friend. What makes It Follows truly scary is its unique concept and the ever-present sense of dread. There are no cheap jump scares here, just pure, relentless tension that will have you checking over your shoulder long after the credits roll. Number 6. What if you woke up one day to find out that your online identity has been stolen by a doppelganger who looks exactly like you?
Welcome to the internet. Accounts get jacked.
How many ways would your mind spin before you completely lost it? This is the story of a cam girl called Alice. As she tries to uncover the mystery, the line between reality and the virtual world blurs, and she makes some bone-chilling discoveries. This psychological thriller taps into the fears of losing control over one's identity in the digital age. If you're a fan of psychological horror, then Cam is a must-watch for you. We're only halfway through. Can you imagine what films are in our top 3? Number 5. For this pick, we're going to Spain. This is a sci-fi horror film set in a dystopian future where prisoners are kept in a vertical structure with 334 levels. Each day, a platform filled with food descends through the levels, but there's never enough for everyone. Those at the top get the chance to eat from the buffet before it goes down. This means that the lower you are, the less you get. And every day, you wake up on a new level. This brutal commentary on social inequality and human nature will leave you horrified. Released 5 years ago on Netflix, the platform will burn its images of desperation and survival in your mind long after the screen goes blank. Number 4. Sometimes you're in a mood for a slasher set around the holidays, and in that case, this is the perfect pick for you. Directed by Eli Roth, the story is set in a small town whose inhabitants are being terrorized by a killer who uses the Thanksgiving holiday as his theme. Once you press play on this film, expect over-the-top kills, dark humor, and a nod to classic slasher films. It's bloody, it's brutal, and it's a whole lot of fun. Just don't watch it with your extended family. Despite what its title suggests, Thanksgiving is not exactly the perfect choice of entertainment for Thanksgiving. Number 3. Are you a fan of ghost stories? Then you'll love this Iranian horror film. It's set in Tehran during the Iran-Iraq War and follows Shideh and her daughter Dorsa as they are haunted by a mysterious evil that may be connected to a missile that struck their apartment building. The film's antagonist is a jinn, a spirit rooted in Middle Eastern folklore. It's a unique and deeply unsettling film that explores fear in both the supernatural and real world. Prepare to watch Under the Shadow peeking from behind your hands. Number 2. Directed by Ty West, this film is a throwback to the slasher films of the 1970s. The story follows a group of young filmmakers who set out to make an adult film in rural Texas. However, their plans go horribly wrong when the elderly couple hosting them turns out to have some dark and deadly secrets. X is the kind of gritty, old-school horror you watched late at night growing up. There's plenty of gore, suspense, and more than one shocking twist. If you're looking to get nostalgic, then X is the right choice for you. Number 1. If you think Hollywood has all the greatest horror films, then you haven't seen our first pick. A South Korean supernatural horror film that will truly put the fear of God in you. The story is set in a small village plagued by a series of gruesome murders and illnesses after the arrival of a mysterious stranger. A local policeman, desperate to save his daughter, dives into a web of dark rituals and ancient spirits. The film is a slow burn, which builds to an intense and horrifying climax that will leave you stunned. It's a beautifully crafted film with an unforgettable atmosphere, and you'll probably never want to watch The Wailing again. That's it for our list. Which movies do you think we missed? Which ones are you going to check out? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't miss out on our YouTube memberships. You might have noticed that little join button below. When you click on it, you become a member of our channel, part of an exclusive club. So, what do you get as a member? Firstly, you'll get these awesome loyalty badges next to your name in the comments section. It lets everyone know you're one of our VIPs. We'll also give shoutouts to our members in our videos because, hey, we appreciate you. Members also get early access to our videos. You'll be the first to see all the new content we're cooking up. And for all you lovers of horror, we've got something extra special. We're introducing the Dark Vault tier, where we'll be posting exclusive videos just for our horror fans. For those who may not want to join, our regular content will still be available for everyone to enjoy. Memberships are just for those who want to take their support to the next level. So if you want to unlock all these awesome perks and join our growing community, just hit that join button below. We can't wait to welcome you to the club. Click the video on the screen to find your next binge or movie to watch.